Hi there, and welcome to this brand new game called Dog Gone. This is a game that I found on itch.io. I'm sorry if my voice seems a little bit trash right now. I'm sick, in case you can't tell. I always get sick on weekends. I don't know why. I have a shitty immune system lately, and whatever. My brain is a bit messy, so I'm sorry if I can't read things properly. But hey, here we are, and the reason why I picked this game is because it looked adorable considering it's about dogs. I love dogs. I'm more of a cat person, but I also like dogs, so that's fine. And I love mystery games, and it was for free, so there we go. I thought this game would be less exhausting, so here we are. Let's just jump into it. I hope there's music, otherwise I'm gonna have to put music myself. Oh, this game was made with Unity, by the way. So it should be alright. Dogless? Really? Dogless? I can tell this is a good game already. For educational use only. Okay. Good morning, Max. Oh my god. This is so cute. Oh my god. I want that dog. Good morning, detective. I'm gonna try to do voices even though my voice is a bit trashy today. I want to give them a bit of character. Don't judge me. I'm sick, so the voices are going to be terrible. Okay, let's continue. Oh my god. He has a mustache and a tie.
Good morning, Douglas.
Winston, I didn't expect you to show up.
You invited me to watch the murderer from my
This is what I meant with my brain is a mess and I cannot read today. Now you know what I meant, in case you didn't understand me. Anyway, take two.
You invited me to watch the murderer of my partner get taken down. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
Ugh, you look angry. We should begin soon then. I want to get this over with.
Alright, just a quick debrief.
I can't remember the voice that I gave him. Oh god. My brain is in bad shape. You know what? I'm gonna abandon the idea of giving voices because my brain... I already forgot what voice I gave the little dog. Let's just keep my trashy voice for today. A few weeks ago, while digging around your backyard, you found the bones of Sherlock Bones. The Sherlock Bones who disappeared from the city half a year ago. After the discovery, you, the Yard, and I launched on an investigation on his murder. Oh, I get it. Sherlock Bones and Winston. Is he like Dr. Watson? Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. It's cool. Okay. After thorough investigation, we decided on three suspects. After thorough investigation, we decided on three suspects. I can't. My brain is a mess. We decided on three suspects and gathered evidence against them. Fifi, the perfume shop owner, Hunter the chef, and Spike. Just Spike. But we don't know for sure what evidence might clue us to who. It's up to you to question your suspects and maybe glean some information from them. I already know that. That's why I'm here, right? As expected from a detective of your caliber. What type of dog am I? Well then, here's all the evidence we gathered throughout our investigation. And if you want to look through the evidence list again, just come talk to me. I know. Okay, so we have a boiling pot, it's a steel boiling pot, a family treasure, a bank transcript, it shows a lot of money being moved, yeah. Empty bottle, perfume bottle, it smells sweet. Well, the perfume bottle could be to the shop owner. Oh, there's more. File, the case of the witch hunt. The unfinished case about a cult of witches, investigation led by Bones. File, the case of the hidden sales dog. The closed case of a food empire. Embezzlement case. What does that mean? I don't even know what that means. I'm not gonna look it up now. Whatever. Military grenade steel teeth. Steel teeth used by riot dogs. Its idea is filled off. Okay. More? Holy crap. Mysterious letter. I didn't want to do it. Is written over and over. Didn't want to do what? News article. An article about a scandal that caused a big company to close. Photograph of Bones. An old photo of Bones. There's someone else in it. That's not how you ask a question, but whatever. Well then, who do you want to interrogate first? Interrogate Fifi. Oh my god. Okay, here's a little anecdote. I have an actual very, very good friend of mine who I constantly call Fifi, so I want to see what type of dog it is, just because of that. I'll bring her in. Oh, it's a girl. Okay. My friend is a guy, so there's a difference. Oh my god, so precious. This is so precious. I did take medicine, by the way, so I might sound a little bit off today. Don't worry, I'm fine. I had a massive headache and stuff. Hello there, detective. Hello, Fifi. Question, present evidence, return to observation. Let me question you. What should I ask Fifi about? About Fifi, alibi, perfume shop, relationship with Bone, never mind. Tell me a bit about you. So I have your information here, age 30, perfume shop owner, Puddle. Puddle? Do you pronounce it Puddle or Poodle? I don't know. Anything you want to add? Not much, dear. Just a few small details that aren't really worth fussing over. Alright. What should I ask Fifi about? Tell me about your shop. Tell me about your perfume shop. What kinds of dogs would go there? Oh, lots of dogs, dear. Not all dogs have quite the smell that they desire, but family's shop helps provide all sorts of scents that will attract any dog. How does that even work? We sell them in bottles, and normally you spray one of our perfumes near your neck. I have one for you to try if you wish. I'll pass. Frankly, I don't think you're a dog that needs it anyway. A bottle? We found one of those, didn't we? What should I ask Fifi about? Family business. I've heard your perfume shop is a family business. Come on. Yes, it is. Passed down to the female head of every generation so far. Well, that's sexist. As for the males, no offense, but the males don't really have a good sense of this kind of thing. Well, now that is extremely sexist. There are lots of guys out there who have an incredible sense of smell, okay? Is that so? I'm sure I can ask her more about this topic. What should I ask her about? Family business. relationship with Bones. Bones. We were acquaintances. I've heard some rumors about it. Something more, perhaps? There are reasons why rumors are rumors, dear. If only I had some evidence. What should I ask Fifi about? Family business? Is it the same? Okay, alibi. If you... This is so silent. This is such a silent game. I think I'm gonna add some music. Here. Now you have music. Is that nice? I hope it is, because I don't know what I'm gonna put there. So, where were you at the time of Bones' Where were you at the time of Bones' demise half a year ago? I was dining with my friend Ruby. I do so every Friday. What should I ask her about? Never mind. Present evidence? What should I show her? The empty bottle. Do you know what this is? She seems to know something about this, but she refuses to speak up about it. What should I show her? Well, if she refuses to talk about it, just make her talk about it. Photograph. This is a photo. This is a photo we found. It looks like Bones is with someone. Where did you get that photo? Why do you ask? Well, wait a minute. That's you in the photo, isn't it? Well, yes, but so you weren't being truthful about your relationship with Bones earlier, were you? Well, tell me again, with the truth this time. Now I can get Fifi to talk about something new. Truth. Tell me, what was your relationship with Bones? He and I were friends. Close friends. I think I was falling in love with him, but I wasn't supposed to. Wasn't supposed to? What do you mean by that? Nothing. Why didn't she want to love Bones? Maybe it had something to do with her family. Family. Never mind. Present evidence. What should I show her? Now. What else? The hitting. No. This? Do you know this? No, I don't. What about the witch hunt? Are you a witch? Is this the case of the rumored witches? Yes, actually, it was... what? Spearheaded. Yeah, spearheaded? It was spearheaded by one of Sherlock Bones, who before his death was investigating a supposed cult of witches operating undercover. Bones also talks about the name of their base operations, Pandora's Box. Now the thing is, we've looked into your shop in the passing years, and it just so happens that you changed the name of the place recently to what it is now, didn't you? Talk. What was the family business about? Now I can get to... Okay. So tell me, what's this about your family business? I'm sure I've already told you. It was a perfume shop. But there's more to that, isn't there? Yes. Years ago, the females in my family were accused of being witches. One of my predecessors brewed some poison and killed someone she didn't like back in the day. And kill someone she didn't like back in the day. Okay, that makes sense. It's fine. What does that have to do with anything? Considering it's a family business, I wouldn't be surprised if you stumbled across any of your ancestors' old books. Don't be ridiculous. Sure, I say that, but I don't have the evidence to prove whether or not she killed Bones. Or do I? Present evidence. The boiling pot. You know what this is? No, I don't. Damn it. I thought that was the pot she uses for the goddamn thing. Do you... Okay. Yes, it's one of my bottles of the display counter. Why? Nothing much, only that it had a different colored cap compared to all the other ones there. Well, yes, I wanted to show it off. It is a good bottle after all. I agree, it's a lovely design if the bottle itself weren't exactly identical to all the other bottles. I would have maybe agreed with you. At first I thought that maybe it was so you wouldn't misplace it. Then maybe it had become a habit for you. You felt off unless you had it there. Do you really have any point there? I do actually. I ran some tests on the bottle and found out that the bottle contained traces of chocolate. Poisonous to dogs, isn't it? It's not really. It doesn't kill them. It only gives them diarrhea. Now, why would such a nice perfume lady be selling poison in her perfume? It wasn't for your customers, was it? As they say, to hide a tree, place it in a forest. You wanted to hide it as best as you could, but you wanted to make sure that you didn't accidentally give it to someone else. Fine, I'll admit it. I've got it now. Now I can get Fifi to talk about something new. Means of murder. So you decided to poison Bones? How did you do it? I didn't want to do it, I swear. Spare me your excuses. Did you offer him a sample with his cologne? I spiked his drink with it, but I swear I didn't put in lethal amounts. It gives them diarrhea, it doesn't immediately kill him. Chill out. What? It's true. It was only to daze him. That was what he wanted me to do. He? Then Fifi's only accomplice. An accomplice. Who could be the culprit? Who could the culprit be? Oh God, Anne, focus. I mean, I know your brain is a mess and you had a bit of a bad start, but come on, man, just focus. I'm getting closer to the truth. I can feel it. The visitor. Who is he? I don't know. He visited me in the night when I was closing up the shop. How would you like Bones to disappear? He asked. Did you see him? What did he look like? I don't know. All I remember about him was that he had some sort of limb. A limb? Shut up, phone. I know who else has a limb. Really? Can I question something else? Guess I'm done here. Better head back. Okay, goodbye, Fifi. A limb? I'll come back, detective. Who do you want to interrogate next? Who has a limb? Is it Hunter or Spike? Happy hunting. Ugh, really? Really? That's very low. Holy mother of God, you're a big boy. Sorry, I heard something. Hey, how long do I have to be stuck here? Just answer the questions and we'll be done here quick. Not really. What should I ask Hunter about? Tell me a bit about yourself. So, you're 35 years old? That's a lot of years for a dog. Are we talking human years or dog years? Because that's a lot of years. Anyway, a restaurant owner and a bulldog. Kiss the butcher. I think you're a butcher, not a restaurant owner, but whatever. Oh, you look so friendly all of a sudden. That's cute.
You call me? That's the dog in question.
Very funny. Oh, he's grumpy again. What should I ask Hunter about? Tell me about your restaurant, love. Oh, he's happy again.
We're a bit of a quaint family place. Recently downgraded due to a recent development that didn't work out.
What kind of endeavors? Endeavors? Yeah, endeavors, that sounds right. Oh, the usual, you know. He seems like he's hiding something. I wonder what those endeavors were. What should I ask him about? Family business. So you said it was a family business? I say that, but it was really just my grandpops. My pops and me. My pop really made it boom though. And what happened? A bit too many investments in the wrong places, I'd say. He's all quiet. I wonder what happened. What should I ask him about? An alibi? What were you doing during the time of the murder half a year ago? I don't remember. Probably at some... Oh god, what's happening with my voice? Sorry, as you can tell, I'm actually sick. I don't remember. Probably at... Oh god, I can't. Probably at the same place I am every night. And that is...
At the store.
There, my voice is kind of back.
At the store. Rebuilding a store takes a lot of sleepless nights, you know?
He's so friendly, but at the same time he's so grumpy. I love it. This is my favorite character so far. What should I ask him? Family business? Oh, it's the same. He looks so friendly. I like his face. Never mind. Present evidence. Okay. Blank transcript. Oh yeah, I forgot. Do you know this? Nah, not really. It looks real nice though. Any chance I could take it home after we're done here? I doubt that. Guess that was a dead end. What should I show him? Boiling pot. You know this? Oh god, he seems angry. He seems to know something about this, but he isn't willing enough to tell me about it. Okay, so the empty bottle, no point, because I know where that is. Hidden sales log. Yeah. Do you know this? What is this? Sorry. He seems to know something about this, but he isn't willing enough to tell me about it. Okay, next page. Military grade steel teeth. Do you know what this is? No, not really. It looks nice though. Any chance I could take it? Okay, no. Mysterious letter? Do you know what this is? No, not really. It looks real nice though. Any chance I could... Oh, God. Why do you want everything? The news article? Do you know what this is? Oh, the news article was about a shop that was closed. That must be his restaurant. I forgot. Okay, one of the largest embezzlement, is that how you pronounce it? I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep saying embezzlement because I think that's how you say it, but if it's not, please forgive me. And could someone tell me what this means, because I'm too lazy to look it up now. schemes in dog history, run by a massive food empire. What about it? The leader of the embezzlement was your father, Hunter. You think I didn't already know that? Now I can get Hunter to talk about something new. So, how did the empire collapse? After Pops was arrested, the whole thing went to the zoo. Media was everywhere. People had to leave because of the pressure. And how did you take it? I'm trying to ask him about. Never mind. I didn't. Do you want to talk about this? Hey, that's my part. What are you showing me this for? Our autopsy in the body of Bones shows that sometime after he died, his body was boiled so that all the flesh was destroyed. His bones were bleached as proof of this. After we arrested you, we took a look at the pots you owned. This was the only pot big enough for a dog his size. Yeah. Hey, this is it. Now I can get Hunter to talk about something new. Means of murder. So admit it, you killed Bones, didn't you? No, I swear I only helped with the disposal. He was already dead by the time I saw him that night. Damn it. If only I didn't listen to that idiot dog. What dog is he talking about? What should I ask Hunter about? There was something else that made him rage. Oh god, what was it? Boiling pot, no. Was it this? One of them case files, right? Correct. This is the case file in particular is about... What? This case file in particular is about a certain food empire that met its end. And yes, it was your father's business. Bones himself led the investigation. There are also some small footnotes here. Son disapproved. Very aggressive. Who else could the son be but you? Yeah. What's it to you? I'm not sure about you, but in the yard they call that a motive. All right already. What do you want to know? Got it. Father's arrest. How did you feel about your father's arrest? It was rough. Lots of anger, management classes, lots of downsizing. Sometimes I still get angry. I kind of know how that feels. I'm getting closer to the truth, I can feel it. The visitor. A dog talked you into it? Yeah, bet. Some dog snuck into my place in the middle of the night. I couldn't get a close look at the dog's face. But I remember one thing about him. What was it? He said certain things funny. Like he was trying to be posh. He sounded like any old street dogs. Not a street dog though. Blah. A dog trying to sound fancy. That's certainly odd. By the way, so what's with the limp? Oh, I got this a few weeks ago. Apparently I should have left the roof fork to Sam, the restaurant's part-timer. In the end, I broke both the roof and my leg. I'm a bit too old for this, ain't I? Piffy saw the visitor with the limp more than half a year ago, but Hunter only got this recently. The visitor couldn't have been Hunter, but he still has motive. Okay, I guess I'm done. Okay, so welcome back, detective. Who do you want to enter? Well, the last one. Oh, that's cute. Look at him, he's adorable. Detective, there must be some kind of mistake here. We'll see. I was expecting, like, I don't know, a pit bull or something. Something with threatening to be called Spike. Whatever. So you're a 25-year-old pug, but you don't have a job.
I recently left my job.
Okay. That's odd. What should I ask Spike about? Job. You're a professor. You were a professor previously, weren't you?
Yes, I
Thought criminology courses. I taught a criminology course. Bones himself was once invited to speak in one of the lectures. So I've heard. It must have been quite the ceremony. Well, it would have been had he shown up. He ditched it for something else. Lost my job because of that. What should I ask a Spike about? Money. You mentioned you had lost your job after Bones failed to appear for his lecture. When was that? I guess it was almost a year ago. A year and a half ago. You say that, but how have you been able to stay afloat for the past year and a half? My family members passed recently. They had some money left for me. There's nothing wrong with that, right? Look at him, he's so panicky. I guess not. I've had no word of him or his family being rich. What's he hiding? What should I ask Spike about? Alibi. Where were you at the time of the victim's death half a year ago? At home, probably. I see. What should I ask him about? Present evidence. So, what about this? So, this transcript of family funds, did it plan on making you filthy rich? I can't read. Did it plan on making you filthy rich? There you go. Excuse me? I don't understand. $1 million. Doglars? Really? Oh, the puns. I couldn't have made this much even if I worked every day for the rest of my life. Here's a random question. By any chance, do you have family living in the Bahamas? Of course not. We are a tight-knit family and we rarely move away from home. Figures. I guess now it doesn't make sense how your family could leave you $1 million all the way from the Bahamas, does it? No, feel free to speak. How can I get Spike to talk about something new? So, where did this money come from? I told you it's from my family. My, aunt included me in her will. Spike, you and I both know that isn't the truth. There was a job and I did it. And I got paid. That's all there was to it. This kind of contract money could only be found in millionaire deals. A contract that hits. Time to find out why. What should I ask him about? Never mind. Present evidence. What should I show him? Next page. There. Do you know what these are? No. These are steel teeth. The kind used for assault and battery. On top of that, they're military grade. Do I look like a dog that would do that kind of thing? No, but steel teeth like these are pretty hard to find. Most have to be specially made for specific dogs. So I went through your dental records and they fit like a glove. Now start talking before I get angry. Now I can get Spike to talk about something new. Means of murder. Tell me what you did with the steel teeth.
I was told to track down a specific dog and to take him down. The contract said that it would be an easy target. I mean, who suspects a pug, right? This target, it was Bones, wasn't it? Bones was my idol. I would never hurt him on purpose. But that dog, I couldn't refuse. That dog. Okay, we're getting close. This is really interesting, by the way. I'm getting into it. Wow. Mysterious letter. Do you know who wrote this letter? Other than the mindless scribbling on the letter, there seems to be a lot of guilt-ridden parts on here. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I didn't mean it. You already know, don't you? That's my handwriting. Why are you looking through things in my home? Well, it technically is part of my job description. Anyway, you seem well off enough. There's no reason a pug like you should feel guilty about anything. So why? Fine, I'll tell you. Now I can get okay. Guilt. About the letter. Times were hard, and I got an offer. I couldn't refuse. They knew things, too many things about me. I was scared what kind of monster would threaten the safety of their family because they couldn't do one job. So what happened then? I can't say, but after it was done, it took me a month before I could look into a mirror again. I'm sorry, but I have to know, what was the offer? I'm getting closer to truth, I can feel it. This dog you mentioned, you're saying some dog visited you to give you the contract? Yes. It was in the dead of the night, so I could barely see them. But there's one thing I remember about them. What was that? They wore some sort of perfume or cologne. I remember because it almost made me sick. Strong scent of perfume, By the way, nice accent you have there. I like it. You noticed. Actually, I have a bit of a lisp. A lot of other dogs used to make fun of me when I was still a little pup. When I was still a pup, the little wasn't in there, sorry. So I taught myself how to speak better. I don't want to be made fun of during my own lectures after all. I'll let myself slip back into it when I'm not in fancy or formal places though. Like the university and, well, here. Not to mention that the visitor sounded like a street dog trying to sound posh. The description doesn't quite match Spike though. I'm done here. Okay. Welcome back. Okay, so did we do everything? We did everything. Where did the other dog go? By the way, quite the scent you have on, by the way. You like it? It's my favorite. I call it Nightshade. It's a scent I made myself. It doesn't seem as strong as the perfumes you normally sell. Subtle scents aren't much of a hit with the people in this town. Every dog here thinks that the stronger the scent, the better. These common dogs have no sense of scent. Sense of scent, that must be hard to say all the time, eh? I love my customers, but sometimes their lack of taste makes me absolutely livid. Spike mentioned that the visitor had a strong scent on it. Could have been Fifi. It couldn't have been Fifi. I can't imagine her willing to wear a strong scent even if I paid her $1,000. Okay, I guess I'm done here. I better head back. Where did... Ah, he's back. Was it a bug? Oh, I know that look. You're onto something, aren't you? And that's why you're my assistant. Am I supposed to be like Professor Layton and he's like Luke? Wait, is his name Luke? Yeah, I think his name is Luke. Is that what's supposed to happen? Actually, it's a little more complicated than that. After interrogating the suspect, I've come to the conclusion that there was a mastermind behind this whole scheme. Really? So, we were barking up the wrong tree the whole time. I guess we were. Oh my god, this game is intense. I mean, it's intense. Have you found out who the mastermind is, Detective? I wouldn't have told you about it if I hadn't already figured it out. The mastermind is... you, Winston. What? Douglas, what are you talking about? A mysterious dog visited all three suspects. A mysterious dog visited all three suspects at night. Each of them couldn't see the dog, but each of them had remembered a key feature. 1. They had trouble walking. 2. They were some sort of strong, undog-like scent. 3. They had a specific accent. You fall into all these categories. Why would Dr. Watson kill Holmes? That doesn't make sense. Well, it's the dog version, but still, come on. Furthermore, Bones was known to be almost unpredictable. The only one who could know what he was doing would be his only partner, you. Oh, my dog. Oh, dear. The only question I couldn't solve was, why? I know your background just as well as I know Bones's. After serving in the military, you wandered the streets as a dog without purpose for years. You became a stray. But Bones took you in, just as you took me in. So tell me why. What does it matter to you? Bones was perfect, magnificent. No one could hope to be better than him. He was special, one of a kind. Everyone relied on him, but I saw it, a wavering in his ever reliable stature, an immovable, like not being able to move, something like that, mountain that was slowly being ground to dust. I wanted him to retire, quit while he was ahead, but he wouldn't. He was more willing to let himself die for the cause than even consider the possibility of growing feeble. So I did it. It was what he really wanted. I created a masterpiece from him. A murder that even he would be impressed by. And he would be center staged, my star actor. Guards, take him away, please. Well then, that changed quick. Oh god, my voice is gone again. Damn it. I wouldn't have even thought of him as a potential suspect. I had no idea. Honey, Detective 101. Always suspect the closest person to the victim first. Always. Always. Anyway, it's time like this when I question my morality. I had to suspect him. In fact, He was one of my prime suspects. But I wanted to believe it wasn't true. We should let the suspects know now. No, sorry. What will happen to them? They'll be tried accordingly, but Winston will really take the brunt of it. I feel ever so tired of all of a sudden. The paperwork can wait then. Come on, I'll take you home. Max, I will never betray you like Douglas. Like that, Douglas. You have my word, I promise. Huh, I already knew that. Come on.
Hey, that's it. That was really good. I'm sorry I fucked up so much in the beginning, but again, I'm sick. I took some medicine. My brain is really messy. Did we get credits? I want to know who made it. I forgot to check the name of the person who made it. Damn it. But this is cute. It was exactly what I was looking for. I wanted a game that was cute, very short, that would allow me to rest a bit, because other games can be really exhausting when I'm recording, because I try to put as much energy into it as possible. And I just, as you could tell, I couldn't even read suspect right, or I was confused by a few sentences. And I tried to do voices, but then my brain forgot the voices I originally gave the things, and even now I have trouble making proper sentences. So yeah, I'm gonna go lie down. If you want to play this game, I've linked it in the description box below. I thought it was really fun. The story was really good. I liked the story. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there are other endings. Is it gonna stay like this? Huh. Anyway, this was made with Unity, so yeah. See, you don't need to do 3D models to have a good game. Little 2D games, hand-drawn, it's enough. It's really enough. Anyway, I'm gonna go sleep now. My brain's a mess. And yeah, and I will see you very soon.